the box is back, which can mean only one thing. It's Chris's Craft Challenge time. So if you're new here, welcome. Today is Sunday, and Sunday is Chris's Craft Challenge. Chris is my partner, and every Sunday he comes into my office and he puts some things in this old gift box. I have no idea what he's picked. He has full room of my entire office, and yeah, my job is to make a card or 2 or 3 or however many I want out of what's in this box. This week he's not given me any guidance, so I have absolutely no idea what I'm going to find in this box. So I guess let's take the lid off and have a look. So let's move that out of the way. Oh, he's picked some new things that you guys haven't seen yet. Let me move that box out of the way. So these actually came from a magazine. I have done the craft haul, but I haven't uploaded it yet. It's due to go on this week. I've had quite a few craft hauls and I have been trying to space them out a little bit. So I've got a few recorded. I just haven't had a chance to put them up. I'm trying to stick to 1 video a day, every day at 7 PM. So yeah, these will be coming this week. So on there you'll have my honest review. Let's have a look. I might go for the Safari Adventure. I know he's put this one in here, but without going into too many spoilers on this one, it's a stencil pack, and while the stencils have been cut, none of the pieces have been popped out, and I haven't had a chance yet to pop out the pieces. So the stencils are kind of no good until I actually sit and pop a load of them out. So we might take a look at this Safari Adventure. He hasn't told me how many cards I'm allowed to make, so we'll see how many we make in this video. So this was like a free gift that came with one of my craft magazines. It does have some 3D foam tape, which I might actually use. It had a single sheet of acetate, and then it's got like some toppers and some decorative papers and things. So let's have a look. I do actually have this magazine just here. I don't know whether we'll be able to use some of this for a bit of inspiration, maybe. So these have got them using like lots of plain and mirrored backing. None of that is in this kit, but I do have my plain cardstock here, and I am allowed to add a small amount of things. I'm just not allowed to add too much, so I may add some plain coloured cardstock, to be honest. Let's move this out of the way. We've got some like foiled sentiments, which I will use the sentiments. Especially that page with these nice smaller ones. Then we've got these gorgeous toppers. I do really like the toppers. Slide those out. We've got the sequins, and then we've got the decorative papers, and then, as I say, yeah, these are all single-sided. So there is a few here. Single-sided. Do you know what I think these would look really nice against, actually? This colour palette I think would work with my craft cards. So I might make some of the craft card ones. I am just also going to grab my tub of plain cardstock. It's just a random box. Most of this came from either Hunky Dory or Amazon. But I've got some like glitter, and I've got lots of plain colours that I think will actually work quite nicely with this. So just gonna try and get a little bit organised, I guess. Don't think I want the glittered ones. I could, I guess. We'll split it out. So we'll put the glittered ones over here. Then this now is just a tub of plain cardstock, and I've got some gorgeous greens that's going to match. So pop that over there. I'm excited. We can definitely make this work. And let's see how many cards I make, to be honest. Let's challenge myself to see how many cards I can make in less than, I don't know, 30 minutes maybe? Let's have a look at these papers and things. let's grab some of my craft cards. So I've got the A6 ones, so I am going to be slightly restricted, but I just feel like these are going to work really nicely. I haven't actually done a video on this. I've come up with some new storage for my cards. I might make a video and get this posted up, because you'll be seeing those quite a bit. So here's, yeah, they're going to go really nicely, aren't they? So let's get one of these folded up. Let's see which ones we can fit. So the elephant's going to fit. The giraffe is. Even that tiger will. The cheetahs will if I do it side on like that. So that's nice. What else have we got over here? Do you know what, actually? Pretty much all of these are going to fit on here. So that's really nice. I'm also going to grab some mirror. So the only things that I'm going to add is I'm going to add possibly some mirror card, possibly some glitter, or some plain cardstock. Everything else I'm going to try and use that's in this kit. I'll obviously need some more adhesive, some of that. But everything else, I think I'm going to try and stick to just what I've got in here, to be fair. And my card blanks, obviously. So, let's have a look. What have we got? What is going to work? I think I'm going to be able to get quite a few out of these as well. So let's have a look what size I might just go for very similar designs. So my card blanks are just over 4 by ever so slightly over 5 3/4. So then I would make my next layer in would be one off, so it would be there. So then this one would actually go that way. And then it was 5 3/4. Next layer would go there, so this layer would go in here. So that is going to fit nicely on there with another layer in between that and the craft card. So just over 4. So the next layer would come in here. And then 5 1/4. So I've got 2 of that design now. And I'm going to just pop these spares over here because I might be able to make something with those 2. Now there was the cheetah one. Yeah, so that one. That way, that gives me a panel for the side cheetah, and then it's not going to be big enough, is it? No. I've got any other side on cheetah, let me just know, but it's okay. So I'm going to pop that to one side. That's a bit of spare at the minute. What else have we got? This one's going to work with my giraffe ones. All I'm doing is just cutting out lots of panels that I can use. And then 5 1/4. Then this one is kind of non-directional really, so I can cut this anyway. This is going to work as well. So just over 4, so that one there. This one is directional, so is that right? I should be coming in there, shouldn't I? It's okay. Any that are a bit too skinny, it doesn't really matter. And the last one is this one, which is also kind of non-directional, so right, so what I've done is I've made quite a few of the front panels. I think most of the right size. I did get a bit off at one point, I'm not sure. For a moment I forgot what size I needed. And then I've got all of these scraps as well, which I'm sure I can do something with. So let's see what we can make. There's some... So like that one, I think that's going to go really nicely against this gold. I think that's beautiful. So this one's going to be, should be, yeah, that's fine. So that's there. So that one onto there, look. Oh yeah, look at how stunning that is. That's such a rich colour combo. So pop that on there. And then what others have we got? I think those would actually work really nice against a dark green. Which I'm pretty sure I saw in here. Look at that. What I'm going for is I'm looking for colours that's going to work with it, complement it, bring it out. So I think if I get 2 panels of that one, so I want this 4 3/4, 5 5.5, that's 1, and 2. Stick them all down in a minute. I'm just trying to make up my panelling so those look good together. Then we have these ones. So let's see, that might actually go really nicely against the gold as well. Yeah, I think that's quite nice too. So let's do 2 gold panels. And we'll take that size, by that size, and then another one. those look good together too. Then that leaves us with these 3 designs, unless I work into my scraps, and I've not decided on that one yet. So let's see, I feel like it wants really nice dark and rich colours. Would that work with any of them? I think maybe that one. Something a little bit contrasting maybe. Yeah, I think I like that one, so let's go for that one. That is those panels. And then it leaves me with these 2. Let's have a look what glitter cardstock we've got. So those are the colours I've got. Bit wishy-washy maybe. Maybe the more yellow gold to draw out those golden tones in there. So let's use this gorgeous gold. Those all look nice against that. So that's that. And then I just have these 2 final ones that are on this pale pink. And I just really don't know what colours to go for on that one. I don't think I want the glitter. So we'll move the glitter out of the way. Just looking what's in my cardstock. Maybe it'll look okay against that actually. Do we think? That's still contrasting enough. Let's go for that. Use this sheet. There we go. So those are all my solid panels. I just need to glue those together. And what are we on? We're on 19 minutes so far. So let's move that out of the way a minute. Let's move all of my scraps out of the way too. We'll see how much time we've got if we make any out of those. Give myself a bit of working space. Put those over there. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to attach all of these papers to these panels. So I'm going to grab my ATG. And we're just going to start working on this. This is kind of like mass making. We're going to do all the work in each section. I'm going to have quite a few extra toppers actually, which is good. I think that's that way. Trying to go as quickly as I can while also making sure that they're fairly correct. They look really nice actually. I like them on these sort of semi-contrasting colours, and all of these backing colours are going to work really nicely with my craft cards as well. Just a few more. One more, and this one is specifically for my landscape topper. There we go. So that is all of my panels stuck together. And now we can start building up these cards. So I am going to attach these with wet glue because it's going to give me a little bit more time to make sure that they're on my cards straight. So I'm just using some Nuvo glue. I've just decanted it into these smaller bottles because I find them easier to work with. There we go. So that is that one stuck down. And then this is going to have this topper on. Pop this out. These are all die cut. Grab my scissors. Just want to make sure I don't have any of these little notches. I think what I'm going to do is, because they are lifting ever so slightly, is I'm just going to work my way through all of my cards and attach them to the card fronts. I've got plenty, and any that I don't get to make on this video I will make again later. This is going to be a standing up one, but actually make sure you put it on the right way. There we go. I don't know how many I've got, but we'll get all of those stuck down. Go. This will be a bit of a surprise for Chris because I don't think he'll be expecting as many cards as I plan on making, which is always good. It's always good to be surprised, isn't it? I had no guidance on it this week. Sometimes he'll say 1 card, 2 cards. this week was a bit of a free-for-all, which we like. For anybody who is also taking part in this, how are you guys finding it? I know lots of people said that they'd love to join in, but they didn't have anybody to just like pick a load of things for them. But those that have been able to, are you finding it good? Is it challenging you? Is it making you use your supplies, things that you probably wouldn't pick for yourself? Because I know I'm really enjoying this. I'll need 2 more card bases, which is fine. I'm really enjoying this. I am finding it quite challenging. Some are easier than others. Right, just need 2 more card blanks for those 2. Last one, and we can start putting the toppers on, which will be easy peasy. Right. So I'm going to pull these card bases out from the bottom up, because these ones have been under longer and should be set a little bit better. So I'm going to use the foam bites that they sent. Might as well see what they're like. Come away nice and clean. They feel quite sturdy. One on there like so, and then go for this one on your special day. Just give it a bit of a trim round. One and two. There we go. Then I might put some of these on. I'll put these into a tub once I've finished with them. I'm going to stick a couple on there. I'm using these tweezers and I don't know if these have been on a craft haul yet. Apologies if these have not been seen by you guys yet. As I say, I've got a few craft hauls and I haven't had a chance to load them all up yet. Oh, safe to say I'm not very good with these tweezers. Just a couple of gold sequins on that one. Pop that on there to dry. Then let's pull out the next bottom one. So this one's got a bird. So let's grab a nice bird one. This one's nice and big. That's going to go beautifully on there. Here we go. And then another sentiment with love. Quite like that one as it is actually, so we'll pop that to one side over there. Then we have another one of these bird backgrounds. Oh, my apologies. I don't know where that came from. This is a gorgeous big image. Maybe too fussy though. What else have we got? I've got this set of lovebirds. Let's go for this one actually. We can do a smaller set of lovebirds and then this big topper there. go though, does it? Because I've got the green there instead. That might go better with a different one. These ones I just think are too big for my cards. That one could probably work there. Then that foiling's coming off, isn't it? Let's see. Especially for you. No, we'll go with the happy birthday. I prefer this one. Now, if I had access to my full supplies, and I don't because I'm really trying to stick to the ones that Chris picked me, I would be tempted to add like some of my other gold gems and things like my gold strips and stuff, you know, just to keep playing in with the gold, split it up a little bit, really work with it. Happy birthday. That is that one. These should all be okay now, actually. Then we've got a gorgeous giraffe. So let's have this nice big one on here. How are we doing? How thick is this? I think this would work. I'm just looking at those legs. Instead of cutting that down though, I actually have some foam tape strips that I think would work just as well. Might be a little bit thicker, but it'll be fine. There we go. And then just a little sentiment for this one. So that is that card. Then we have this one, and I'm going to use the giraffe face for this. It's a slightly smaller topper that can sit up there, and then we'll have this sitting just in front. Smidge of glue up here where it's going to attach onto the bottom of that. On your special day, there we go. And this one, let's see, what animals have we got? We haven't got any more animal specific ones, to be fair, so we can mix and match what toppers I've got left onto these ones. So I think that a lovely elephant one will go nice on this. How are we on? Oh, you don't realise how like fast time flies when you're crafting. I had said half an hour, we're nearly up to an hour already, but we have got a good collection of cards, so we'll keep going. I don't like to make my videos too long because I'm aware lots of you may have already jumped off, but just feel like this is a challenge where I can make quite a few cards out of it actually. I don't think I picked them up. Gorgeous elephants on there, and then one. I think that'll work on there, won't it? Especially for you. So it's all very similar sort of style of card. I know it is, but it works. Like, these are the super quick ones that you can make up. What have we got here? That one, no. I want this one. I think this zebra's cute. I'll go really nicely on there. And yeah, I could probably make that one work actually. Oh, I've already pulled that one off. Aye, aye, aye. Yeah, I might do it that way. Sit that bit under. Then that bit like that. There we go. I might just make one more for camera. Got a little bit of time, but let's go for this one. I think this is beautiful. I think this will fit. Go over a little bit, but I think on that pink one it'll look nice. little topper, on little sentiment on this one. Just your standard happy birthday. Round about there. Happy birthday a lot. And then I've just had an idea for one. I was only going to do one more, but I just can't stop. I feel like I need to keep going. Right. I think I want that one on that one. Yeah, no, that one works nice with that. I'm going to do this, which is a really big sentiment. I know. This all the way up here like so. Born to be Wild. And then I have this little image that I'm going to have coming off like that. Born to be Wild. I think that's a nice card. So we have that one. Last two. Can I do anything with these last two? I've gone through so many of my toppers, that's the only thing, isn't it? Some of these are a little bit big. Okay, we can do this. I'm going to go for this one. On this one here, like so. This will be the most amount of cards I've made. Possibly on video in general, I'm not sure. But definitely the most number of cards I've made on a Chris's Craft Challenge. I just hope he likes them. I never know what he's kind of expecting when he does me these. Especially when he doesn't give me any guidance of what he wants either. This one down at the bottom here. Like so. Any happy returns up there, and then I have just one more. I have this one, and although it's kind of directional, I think I can get away with it not being. The question is, do I want the elephants or the things? What sentiments do I have? Sorry. The only one I have is that big thank you, isn't it? is fine. I can use this one. I have that thank you. I think it's going to work better with the elephant, so we're going to go for another elephant card. Oh, it's stuck on my hand. We put this side here, look, like so. And then we have this really big thank you that I will put across the top there. There we go. Right, let me pause the video. I'm just going to have a very quick tidy up and then I'll come back and show you all of the cards that we've made. Right, that looks a little bit more organised. I'll put my sequins in an actual tub in a minute. But let's have a look at how many cards we've managed to make this week on Chris's craft challenge. No, it did take me an hour, but that included going through, cutting, making my backing panels and folding the cards and doing all the fun stuff. So we made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and 11. Oh, I can't believe it. We've made 11 cards on today's craft challenge. I've actually really enjoyed it. I did like that. As I say, you won't have seen this video yet for this haul, but there is a video. It will be going up this week. There is still a lot of this kit left over as well. There isn't any backing papers, only really the scraps. So I would need to supplement this with more of my papers or just put some more of the toppers on these. But I actually really like those. I think they're beautiful. Let me know in the comments down below, what do you think? Did you manage to make it to the end? Did you think that we would manage to make 11 cards today? Because that was a task, but I've really enjoyed it. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week and a wonderful rest of your day. Bye for now.